Hello everybody. Venus and Aries here. I'm back with another pre-upload. Thank you for joining my channel. You guys, please make sure you guys hit the like button. Jesus Christ. I'm trying not to be that type of person that have to do some things to get people to let me stop. It's been a lot of mess going on here in the drama. Donald Trump, Kamala Harris, poor situation for the girl who was shot in her face in Chicago. I don't know what to say about that one. I'm afraid. I've been afraid though. I've been afraid since I actually been afraid since I was younger. I actually seen, I've seen some crazy things growing up with my relatives. Crazy things. It hit me 8 years ago in my city, so I left. It hit me when I had a relative that was taken out by the police, just like this lady. Not necessarily in her face, but same way, running, shot in the back. My cousin had just turned 18. Like, he turned 18 in May, and then he died in August. Would be 26 right now if he was here. So I've been scared. I've been scared. I went through this situation. I went through this with a cop last year. Somebody threw a rock in my window. I called the police. They came 4 hours later. I was staying up waiting because somebody threw the rock in my window like around 11 o'clock at night. And I called the police right away. They didn't come till like 4 in the morning. And I had to go to work the next day. And so I didn't even go to work because I was tired from not resting. So I called off and I went and took the police report to my apartment manager and bam. But when the cop came in, because I called the police like 4 times over because they was taking too long. I kept calling them like, what's going on? And then the lady threatened me. She was like, if you keep calling us, we're going to hold you something. Arrest me something. And I'm like, oh, for real? Just for calling y'all for help? Because y'all not getting here fast enough? Well, if I was like getting robbed and I'm not married. I'm a single woman. I live by myself, and it's unfortunate for us, most black women. It's unfortunate, some white women, all women in general, but it's unfortunate for us black women because it's always like that. Like, I'm a woman, I live by myself. I felt danger, so I called the law. Of course, it was a white cop who was being mean to me. He told me to be quiet. He was yelling at me. It was like he didn't give a shit. It was like he didn't care. Like, literally. He went off on me. He was like, hey, and you don't have to keep calling us like that. And I'm like, well, how the fuck do you even know? This was the operator. Like, I could see how it's possible. But I did not feel safe. I did not feel protected. And it's to the point where I don't even want to call the police. Like, I don't want to call the police. It's bad. I don't see me calling cops. Like, I am the type of person, well, I will. I got my clappers. I'm going to put it like that. I got my clappers. And I'm waiting. Because I don't have time for the police. I'm not saying something's going to happen to me. The reason why I called is because they busted my window. And the only reason why I had to call is because I wanted to take the report to my office so they don't try to make me pay for that shit. And that's the only reason why I called, to get a police. But I should have just took my ass to the police station and waited until, I should have waited till morning, took my ass to the police station and made a police report. And unfortunately, until something changes, I recommend we do that. It sucks because she felt like somebody was in the house. Women, we're going to have to get our clappers. We're going to have to get our own clappers and take some self-defense classes and go to the range, the clappers range, and make it happen. Because we cannot depend on police, and we cannot, most of us, 90% of us cannot depend on our black men to be there, because most of us are single. If we're not single mothers living alone, we're just single living alone. And then the ones who don't have boyfriends or husbands, their fathers aren't there protecting them. In my community, I can't speak for everybody else, my community, 90% out of 100. You know, I went through that. I'm single. Not saying I had to have a boyfriend for it, but my father wasn't there. Like, all that shit hits. Speaking of fathers, I seen the lady, I forgot her name. I seen her father post and said she didn't feel protected. I see deadbeat all over his energy. Deadbeat. I was getting annoyed looking at him. I'm going to share it too. Deadbeat. I see deadbeat all over him. And then I see this is a come up for him. I'm actually hoping he don't get anything. I see deadbeat and I see come up. Anyway, let's get into the reading, y'all. I did a little ranting and raving because I'm like Tia. I'm scared because I got a boy too. And I got a girl. Like, I get it. We scared for our boys. But look, we got to be scared for our girls. And this is not the first time it's happened. You know, where I'm from, it happens all the time. It was this one lady I met when this happened to my cousin. I was going to the meetings, and that's when that Black Lives Matter shit had just kind of got started. I was going to a couple of meetings in my city, and this one lady, they killed her daughter in jail. She was in jail. They took her life. This was like 8 years ago. They took her daughter's life in jail. Her only daughter. Now, she got paid. She got compensated by the city a couple of years later for a couple of million. And I'm pretty sure. Well, no, I already knew that wasn't going to do anything for her. I already knew. She was too sad, eyes red, she was too tripped out. And that was her only child. That's not going to bring her only child back. Like, I would tell her to go adopt one, though. Let's get into the reading, y'all. It's going to be real quick. I just want to do a reading on the situation with Keefe D, Tupac, and Diddy. I just kind of want to know something simple. Keefe D admitted that, from my understanding, that Diddy paid him $1 million to do it, and he regrets it, and that Diddy messed up his life. And I'm like, what, Negro? How did he mess up your life? He wasn't messing up your life when you took that $1 million. You just didn't think that shit would catch up to you 30-some years later. That's all. And so Tupac was playing with me when I was live one time, trying to be funny, and I'm like, Tupac, this is serious. We want to know what's up. But he was like being silly. Then he got fresh with me because, you know, nights kept coming up, and I said, well, I could see why nights came up because Tupac transitioned at 26. That's a nice energy, you know. And then he go be funny with me and throw out a king. And so I'm like, you know what, Tupac, you know what, I still love you though. So please, I'm literally gonna seriously ask Tupac. I'm being serious here. But this ain't really me talking to Tupac. I just want to know some things. And so he blamed Diddy. He saying Diddy paid him. I just kind of want to know, is Diddy gonna go to jail for the murder of Tupac Shakur? I just gotta know. This is gonna be kind of short. Most of it is me ranting about the situation, but is Diddy, because first let me get the energy around Keefe D. They arrested his ass. Okay. Distant. I don't feel like he will be confined for a long time. I could be wrong. Actually, I think I am wrong. I think he's not getting out right now. Alright, I'm wrong. He will be. Death came out in reverse, he will. He's like, something's not changing. Keefe D is going through a lot right now up in that jail. I see he's getting into it with a lot of people. He's having to defend himself. If he was dealing with a woman, she left him. Like, if he was dealing with a woman, she bounced. And it's because, Page of Wands in reverse. Immature, flashy, don't got nothing, raggedy, immature, like, young acting Negro. Yeah. He just in that energy of feeling like it wasn't worth it. The money wasn't worth it. I wish I could reverse what I did, but look, this is the Eight of Pentacles. So back in 1997 or 96, I'm sorry. Back in 1996, when I was rolling on my beach cruiser and my cousin was sitting in the front seat, in the front handlebars, and when we pulled up in my neighborhood and the homegirl told me that Tupac died, KVD regrets it. He regrets, he wish he could take it back. He wish he didn't take the money. Yeah. So he's trying to reverse it in his mind. He's even trying to reverse the attack. Yeah, but it's a KVD is defending that ass in jail, and it could be literally that ass. But more so like Tupac got a lot of fans even in the jails, and it's like the energy that I'm seeing right here is they've been waiting to find, like, they've been not waiting. I mean, you could say they've been waiting to find out who did this to Tupac. But overall, when they found out, KVD has to defend himself a lot. And he's doing okay, but nah. I feel like it's a woman he was dealing with, he's trying to connect with, but she's like, nope. It's overwhelming. I feel like it's a woman that's saying nope. And I feel like she's like, I ain't giving you a dime. And I agree. I don't feel like women should support dudes in jail. I could be wrong. And it depends on the situation. I just don't. So let me be quiet. Cause it's some of y'all Negroes following me. Like yesterday, I got off work. I wasn't doing anything, so I got on YouTube and I started looking at people. I started looking at my subscribers' pages. I do that, y'all. I just want y'all to know I do that. Like once a month, I go through my channel and I check out all my subscribers. I look at y'all pages, I look at y'all videos, and I check y'all out. So I was checking out my subscribers yesterday, and I got a couple of dudes that's following me. Couple of dudes, and some of y'all dudes got a lot more subscribers than me, so y'all could share a bitch video. But I get it, dudes, y'all like to hide that y'all watch tarot readers. Y'all hide it very well. Y'all even hide that y'all go to readers. Y'all hide it. And to be honest, I hate reading men. I hate it. I do it, but I hate it. Let's get on the energy of Diddy. Did Diddy pay him? It looked like he did, but did Diddy pay him? Did Diddy pay him? I almost said 2 million, but 1 million he said. Did Diddy pay him $1 million to take out Tupac Shakur? I don't feel, well, it's looking like he may have. Not directly. So, you know, cards, okay, y'all want to be in details. All right, whatever. Whatever. I mean, yeah, but not directly. But at the end of this, yeah. And it was close to $1 million. It wasn't even $1 million. That's bad. Yeah, that's bad. Nobody don't never get $1 million hit, though. So, you know, that ain't a cheap price. So, yeah, no, and not a cheap price. But yeah, it looked like he was paid. It looked like it looked like he was paid to do it. My main question, and then I'm going to hear you guys because I'm not on this long. I'm not on this long at all. My main question. Yes, I got my fan, y'all. My main question is, will Diddy get indicted for this? Will Diddy get indicted? I'm looking at the picture right now as I'm talking. Yes, not directly, but yes. And it wasn't $1 million. I would say close to $1 million, though. So still, that's close enough, right? So yeah, Diddy indictment. Man arrested for Tupac murder says Diddy paid $1 million for rapper's assassination. Wish I had never met Puff. I swear to God, he messed up my life. Puff messed up a lot of people's life, girl. Guy, Puff do that. Some Scorpios could do that. Will Diddy get indicted for paying Keefy D for taking out Tupac Shakur. I don't feel him getting indicted. I feel a lot of other bad shit though. As you look at Diddy cards, money is falling. Not indicted though. Ooh, yeah. This motherfucker did it. This is my last card. He paid him to do it. Yeah. His money falling though. Diddy overwhelmed. His money falling. He ain't nobody really been in communication with him. He doesn't feel guilty for anything, for what he did to Cassie, for paying Keefy D. He does not feel bad about it. He does not feel emotionally bad about anything. Only thing I will say about Diddy is he got a trust fund somewhere put up for his kids, and it's sitting there. He got something put up for his kids. It's a lot of money. It might be like 10 extra million or something, and that's set to the side for his kids. If things get crazy for Diddy, he will take out of his kids' money. Like, he will take out of that for himself. Yeah, he will. So yes, I see that. So it looks like yeah. Look, he did that. He did it. I wonder, what does Tupac have to say about all this? Tupac Shakur, what do you have to say about all this jazz? Watching this from where you at, I just wonder what you doing. Having a cigar, enjoying it, laughing, saying, I ain't mad at you. Tupac. Tupac's not emotionally thinking about it. Like, he's been over this shit. Like, Tupac, like, look, I'm just dead. Let me be. I'm not stuck no more. I'm not tripping. I don't give a shit. That's they unbalanced shit. That's them. I'm going forward. Tupac is like, yeah, y'all, like, I've been putting Diddy out there, like, being who he is. I've been said this, yeah. I mean, like I said, wow, Tupac, really? I mean, at first he was mad when he transitioned, of course, but like he said, he knew it was going to happen. He knew he wasn't going to be here to be an old man. He keeps saying this all the time. Like, I knew I wasn't going to be here to be older, And so, yeah, he puts that out there. But overall, he's saying, at least it was 1 million. Oh, wow. At least it was 1 million. That's what he's saying. Like I was kind of saying that kind of earlier. That probably was Tupac had me saying that. I was kind of thinking that earlier. Like, I know some people that's gave a nigga like $500 to take somebody's life. Like, is that all I'm worth? $500? Not like that, but Tupac was in that energy. Like, well, wasn't no bullshit money. Wow. I'm alright. I'm doing fine. I'm not stressed out. My mama good. We good. Like, that's his energy. Tupac kind of feels like it's more to it than what Keefy D and Diddy's saying. He feels like it's more to it. Tupac, I feel you. He feel like it's more to it. But I think Tupac is saying that, and I could be wrong because I'm not him. He knows better than me. But I feel like he feels like it's more to it than what they're saying. And he feels like it wasn't just Diddy and Keefy D. He feel like it was more people behind it. And that may be true. But Tupac, you had a lot of enemies. I just got to put that out there. You had a lot of enemies. So I feel like, yeah, it wasn't just Diddy and Keefy D that day. He feel like not that day. It was other people too besides them. That's what he's saying. So don't just put it all on Diddy and Keefy D. I get that. But I just feel like you have so many enemies. It probably was only Diddy and Keefy D that day. I'm just like, I feel like it was just only them that day. And then the next day it would have been different. You feel what I'm saying? Like, it would have been somebody else. So I guess I mean, like, just for who did it that day. Because if it wasn't that day, then they would have came after Tupac, period. Because they were coming constantly. And so if it wasn't that day, it would have been later. no more than a year later, you know. So I understand. But I'm going to end the reading here, you guys. Thank you for checking me out. When in doubt, hit the like button, people. Every video, hit the like button. Jesus Christ. Hit the like button. Share the videos. Especially to the people who tell me that they like me, not me, but like it better when I do uploads versus going live. Y'all are the main ones. And I'm not telling y'all what to do, but I feel like y'all are the main ones who needs to be sharing this video. Helping me to get it to grow. Hit the like button, because the channel grows when I go live. But I appreciate the support. Thank you for watching me, and I'll see you guys in the next week.